All right, y'all, we'll get to the racetrack and ready to go racing in just a second. But before we do, I want to remind you about our Race Ready Dirt Late Model giveaway that's going on right now for the month of August. We got our 2022 Longhorn behind me, the one we call Foghorn. We're going to put a 604 crate engine in it, and it'll be ready to roll out of here, go straight to the racetrack, and hopefully win races. The best way to get entered, easiest way to get entered to win this thing is by going to htfmerch.com and get you some merch. Every $10 you spend over on our website is one entry for a chance to win this race car. All the full rules, how you can get entered without making a purchase, all that's on the website as well, htfmerch.com. We got hats, hoodies, t-shirts, mini doors, pullback cars. We got some new decals. We got all kinds of stuff over there. Check it out, htfmerch.com. Every $10 you spend is one entry for a chance to win this thing. And like I said, we're going to have this thing ready to roll out of here, ready to go to the racetrack and win races. Get over to the website and get you some merch and get entered to win this thing by the end of the month. All right, let's get going with the video. All right, we are back at Florence Speedway for the North-South 100 finale. Got a lot of really good race cars here. We've been here. This is our third day. We had two prelim nights. We started with the red, white, and blue Kubota Genuine Parts Capital number 10 car, but then Joseph had issues with it last night, and we had to switch to our backup car, the black Kubota Genuine Parts number 10 Capital. On our first prelim night, I would say we were a little bit off. Joseph finished 12th. They split the field up, 51 cars here, and they split them up into two separate prelim features. Joseph finished 12th, and then last night he was running third in his heat when the oil pump belt broke. He was racing with Pierce for third in the heat. The oil pump belt broke right here somewhere, and that ended our heat race. We got the backup car out, started 26th and finished 14th in the 25-lap prelim race. Those two subpar prelim nights left Joseph 29th in points. They inverted the top 24, so we missed the invert by a few spots, and Joseph will now start 5th in one of the 6 heat races, taking the top 3 to the $75,000 to win, $3,500 to start, North-South 100 main event. The good news is last time we were here, we ran this car, and Shane's car has got the Dell engine in it, not a primary car, but it's just as good as any. And last time we were here, Joseph finished 3rd with the 100 Front Series up here in this car.
First session will be a little greasy, maybe, but second session might be dry and first tires.
Well,
Just don't wheel spin.
yeah. So we get two hot lap sessions?
They said he needed it. No one else does.
No, just Joseph. You need all the help you can get.
I get to go twice.
I think it's because they got the track nice and saturated.
Yeah.
And all we have here is late models, so hey, y'all get to go mop it up. Fastest out of the 7 that were on the track there. 16.578. Alberson went a 15.9, so definitely need to pick it up. But they pulled them to the infield here. Let the first couple groups go over again, and then we'll get to roll out and see what we got on a little bit different, a little more run-in track here in just a minute. starting ahead of us, we were faster than. So not too bad there in hot laps. Both sessions you were faster than 2 of the guys starting in front of you. So
hey, the racetrack had more grip last night in the feature than it did out there a while ago.
well, that's good for our little Dale, huh?
Dale's done pretty good.
Yeah, good.
9100.
Whatever you got to do at this point.
Am I exiting too high?
Yeah. Where they come down there, and then just kind of roll out of it and stay low.
Based on how the racetrack was in the feature last night, soft and throwing up low. I don't think we're going to
No, it never ends up being the same.
as many RPMs like this year. I don't know if it had to just break in or something. 8,800 and then 9,100 out there a while ago.
So we're gonna turn 93 here in a minute.
I'm just saying it's running. It ain't for sale.
You're also 20 more points a gear than everyone right now, probably also.
It did good.
So Joseph is starting 5th in Heat 3. 6 heat races, taking the top 3 finishers to the main event. Joseph is right here in the 3rd row inside Chris Ferguson, Logan Zarin, Zach Dome, Garrett Alberson, and Joseph in 5th. They inverted the top 4, so Alberson there's had a really good weekend. Ferguson's kind of been right there in front of us both nights. But I know those 2 right there, our neighbor over there, Zach Dome, and Alberson have been really good all weekend. They're going to be hard to beat, but we can get up there, hopefully get by Ferguson and Zarin, at least 2 of these 4 guys ahead of us to get into the main event. And if Joseph can't do that, we got a B main later in the night to give it another shot. All right, 10 laps. They're taking the top 3 to the main event. We're starting 5th. Got to get by 2 of them.
Top 3 to the feature. Winner will start 3rd. Kuwait Thermotech Heat Race 3 underway.
Down the main straightaway, Fergie goes into 1. They try to go right through the middle. How about Dome on the bottom as Zarin slips up the track? Out at 2. Here comes Creech. Creech around Alberson. Garrett Alberson falls back to 6th. Man, Blake Creech has got a good hot rod. Last year's Northern All-Star Rookie of the Year. To hunt the front 10. He'll take the 3rd spot.
He's hunting a transfer spot right now. Zarin's going to try to take it away from him. Meanwhile, Garrett Alberson, he was the unfortunate non-benefactor of a bad start for Logan Zarin. He fell back early. He finds himself in the fold as well. But out front, Chris Ferguson, the Spartan Transportation, Clements Powered Stinger leads the way over Zach Dome, the West Virginia driver, back in 3rd. Florida's got it, but here comes New Mexico on a steamy night in Kentucky.
Out at turn number 4, Chris Ferguson in previous starts in the North-South 100 has been in this race 4 times. Zach Dome has been in it a total of 6 times in car 17D. Trying to make it into the show. Trying not to run a B main. He's not been in very many of those here this year. He'll make a run on Joyner now. He'll go to the top side. Meanwhile, Batterfleet continues on to turn 4 as we have 6 down and 4 to go. It's still in doubt. Chris Ferguson or Zach Dome looking good out of turn 2. Dome gets a bite. Here comes Zach Dome, Ben Chilton.
That's right. Dome to the inside of Ferguson. Left side of your screen, battle for the lead. Right side of your screen, battle for the transfer. Out of turn 4 as they race back to lap 7. It's still Chris Ferguson, your leader, but Zach Dome's right there with him.
He shuts the door into 1. Ferguson and Dome. Dome trying to get the bite. He comes up the track. Ferguson still has the lead. 7 down, 3 to go. They'll have 2 to go coming up. Meanwhile, good battle for 3rd. Joyner and Alberson. Ferguson trying to pull away from the West Virginia hot shoe. They will go 2 to go this time around.
And for a slider for the 3rd spot, Alberson goes around Joyner. He takes the spot. Oh, but Alberson slips high out of 4. Out of turn 2, they come back through 3 and 4. White flag in there. Bears performance 1 to go, and there's a lot to be determined in the last half mile.
And here it is in the 1, the final lap. Dome's going to go to the outside, trying to snooker Fergie out at 2. Down the back straightaway. Alberson trying to get away from Joyner. They'll take it to the checkers. Who's going to win? Heat number 3, Ben Shelton up at turn 4.
Chris Ferguson puts the stinger to him. He takes the win. And Kuwait Thermotech Heat 3. Zach Dome in 2nd. Garrett Alberson 3rd and final transfer. Joseph Joyner in 4th. He'll head to a B main and take Logan Zarin, Blake Creech, Austin Lane.
Joseph sure enough gave it a heck of an effort. Needed that race to have been 8 laps. I bet Odell was doing all he could. Well, gave it a heck of an effort. You sure made it hard to made yourself hard to pass anyway. Should should put us on pole of a B main.
What do you think, big dog?
I'm watching you guys, and you guys got the leaders. I was like,
Yeah, y'all caught the 22 and 17.
I stopped pitching off turn 2 and was swinging out.
Yeah.
I got to run into him, and then I guess that probably let Alberson.
He moved down.
Yeah.
And
He was
just
like,
got
his ass is stuck. Like, for real.
He's been fast all weekend. They got a couple laps left out there. Jimmy's running 4th right now, so that would put him and Joseph, Jimmy Owens and Joseph on the front row of B main 2, taking 2 to the main event here in just a real quick minute. Jimmy get to 3rd?
Yeah.
So that's going to put you and Dalton Wilson side by side in B main 2. There is the lineup for our B main. Joseph's on pole beside Dalton Wilson. You got 12 laps, top 2 go. Zarin and Landrum behind you. Wilson won one of the prelim features on night 1, so he's pretty good here, pretty quick. We need to keep, be nice to win this thing, but for sure, keep everybody but him behind us. That'll get us in as well. It's $3,500 to start this race, by the way. Don't make it in right here. They got a $3,000 to win non-qualifiers race at the end of the night.
and I think you tried to first lap. So I don't think he's going to do anything dumb. And we were best friends yesterday.
Joseph Joyner and Dalton Wilson here in UNOH B main number 2.
No doubt about it.
At the Nutrient Ag Solutions start zone. We'll see Norris of the World coming up next month along with Dreamweaver. We're underway.
Oh, man. Well, Joseph Joyner had to go to a backup car last night. He leads the way in this one, trying to go to his first North-South 100. And, man, we're cleaning off the concrete down the backstretch.
I thought Lawler, I thought that was going to be just take the left side door off. Straightaway, your leader, Joseph Joyner. First time he came here was at the end of June in the Hunt to Front Northern All-Star race. He was the hard charger that night. He's had some mechanical issues the last couple of nights. Randy Clary engine under the hood of the Capital 9. It looks good. Talon Center turning the wrenches on that 10 car down the back straightaway.
That dude's pretty smart, turns out. Well, right now the 10 car leads the way. Dalton Wilson back in 2nd. How about Trevor Landrum having his best run of the weekend so far on the outside looking in, that new Longhorn race car?
Lucas Oil Points. Good battle here. They're side by side at a turn 4. Dalton Wilson and Joseph Joyner. Man, by a half a car length. Joyner into 1. We still got, it was just halfway.
Yeah, Florida and North Carolina going at it at Kentucky here tonight. 2-car breakaway. This one's been so damn good, it's hard to believe it's only been 6 laps. As we continue in UNOH B main number 2 to move on. Everybody else will move on, but to the wrong race. They'll head to the non-qualifier race. As Joseph Joyner now, he will stretch it out just a little bit over Dalton Wilson. And if you're Dalton Wilson, you really want to push the issue, man. 100 laps here is an eternity. You just want to get in. You don't want to use a provisional here tonight. But as I say that, he looks right to the inside of Joseph Joyner. James, 4 laps to go.
Right.
They want to win.
They want to win. Well, he's just going to be a few spots lower if he doesn't make it, but they look good down the back straightaway. Joyner. Wilson down the back straightaway, goes side by side into turn 3.
Well, the 10 car broke loose of Joyner. Dalton Wilson got maximum traction down low. They race back to 2 to go. Will you have a new leader? Joyner's led the whole way, and he's going to lead that lap too. Man, that was tight, close quarters racing. And it seems like right now Joyner's car a little tighter, can't hold it down as low as Dalton Wilson. Wilson's going to make one more run at him. James, they come back to the Barrett's Performance. 1 to go side by side for the lead. 1 lap to settle it here in UNOH B Main 2.
It's not our decision, but they don't need to work on the track, does he?
Let her eat.
Let her eat. This is pretty good. Barron's Performance, 1 lap to go. Joyner, big perm. He's going to settle right in there. Dean Bowen, the crew chief on the 18D. They cross the UNOH scales. They will be in the show. Milton, Florida's Joseph Joyner makes his first North-South 100 at his first try.
Joseph Joyner, your winner. Second will go to Dalton Wilson. Meanwhile, off to the non-qualifier race, Trevor Landrum, Logan Zarin, Corey Lawler, Blake Creech.
All right, took us 12 extra laps. We're in the show. Hey, good job.
Thanks, brother.
That's a nice $3,500.
Yeah.
Let's go get more.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta have this to get in the infield, they said.
Oh,
They only gave us 4.
That's all we need, isn't it?
Yeah, that's our group. So
Perfect.
Unless I got a flat tire, I can't go in there. If I get
You stay out of the infield till you got to cross the scales after it's over. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Did you hear him under you?
I seen him down there, especially 3 and 4.
Yeah.
I see him over there.
He wasn't any better in 1 and 2 than you, but 3 and 4 is a little bit better than you were. I felt like. But then you get it back in 1 and 2. Don't lose your armbands, fellas. Muy importante. we're in the VIP.
Alright, so for real this time, it's 100 laps, 29 for sure.
Ain't we got a 28-gallon tank? If you fill it literally all the way, yeah, and fill it all the way to the lid, put a little in the lid, and put the lid on top.
And the other half gallon on top if you'll sell it on the ground.
Yeah. That's 29. For real this time. You watch us on YouTube? Well, you can watch you on YouTube this week. How's that sound? Who's gonna win?
I'm rooting for Ricky and you guys.
Ricky and Joseph?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good to me, buddy. Give me that. See if we can straighten this up a bit. All right, we ready now? Thank you, sir. lap for the north-south. So I don't even really know where we were scored, but hey, we made the show. We ain't out there having to run the LCQ that's just now taking off. So all in all, I would say it was a successful weekend here at Florence Speedway for the North-South 100. We'll have to get home and see. I know we're about to get the Clements out, get into Clements. Hopefully it's just having to put bearings in it. We've done that before. If that's all the issue is, then we'll be just fine. We'll have to just wait and see on that. We'll also have to wait and see where we're headed next. As of right now, I do know we're going to be at North Georgia with the Hunt the Front Series in 2 weeks. And then at the World 100 in 4 weeks at Eldora. In between the two other weeks there, I don't know what's going on. So stay tuned for that. I do know we got to get to the shop, get back to Milton, and get the Longhorn together for the giveaway. So don't forget to get over to htfmerch.com. Get entered for the giveaway that ends at the end of the month for a race ready dirt late model. We're excited about that. We're gonna get back to the shop, get it ready to roll, and ready to go to the track for whoever wins. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
There you go. You got it? You ready? One take. 3, 2, 1, action.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
That'll work. Thank you, buddy. We won't hold that shirt against you either.